Hey guys, it's Sean from Making Memories again, and wanted to show yet another new dance light that's being added to the rig. This light is, well, it's in a laptop case, and really I recommend this to anyone that wants a really safe way to transport this light without maybe the bulk of the original box, or if you don't have a Ariba case. I haven't ordered a compatible Ariba case yet, but I find this works really great, and I'll show you how. In the pouch, no problem. You put your power cables, DMX cables, whatever. And I'm showing you this because I assume lots of you probably have these old large laptop bags laying around. And this is for the bigger laptops, the 15-inch, 17-inch screens. Look at here. We have the Chauvet Color Palette. It's actually almost a perfect fit. Good padding on laptop bags. And that's exactly what you want in a lighting bag. So let's take a look. There's the foam from the box the color palette comes in. Just put it there as a little something extra to protect the screen. And here we have the color palette. If I remember correctly, this is 288 5mm LEDs, red, green, and blue. It's a great effect for uplighting. It's a great effect for washing your dance floor. And it has some really cool built-in programs that we'll be taking a look at. Let me just flip it back over and show you what we got. You've got these good mounting brackets on the sides, which are also a good way to carry it. You have another adjustable bracket right here. Some basic information. And let me flip it up. Here we are. Power in, DMX in and out. Your control panel, which is wonderful if you've ever used dip switches. This is a much nicer way to control your light. Sensitivity knob, and your microphone. So let's get this fired up and show you what it can do. Okay, here we have the Chauvet Color Palette. It's at the front of the stage in the same auditorium I was using for the Par 38 test. And I've got it firing up at this giant projector screen. And it's just on a automatic mode right now, going through a lot of built-in programs, which we'll take a look at those in a second. But it really does put off a nice wide effect, which is definitely what you want a palette for. You could use this to wash the crowd, wash the ceiling. It would be an excellent uplight in a corner, an archway, or maybe behind your DJ booth. Just have this firing up the wall behind you. We'll take a look at some of the programs now. Okay, right now we have the unit off in blackout mode, which is automatic 0. Automatic 1, we have a nice red. Automatic 2, green. 3, we have a really nice rich blue. We have yellow. Now this is one of those situations where you'll really start to see a difference between an effect like this, which has the red and green LEDs, versus one of the tri-LED units. This, it's hard to say if this is supposed to be yellow or kind of a light green, to be honest. Now we have a really nice purple, a nice light blue, and here we have white. This is going to go through several of the built-in sound active programs. So let's turn the light around and show you what it can do as an effects light. Okay, here we are looking at the light. I'm going to back up a little bit so maybe it won't wash out so bad in the camera. This is a very difficult light to film. Okay, let's take a look at what this light can do. It's strobing right now. It's kind of doing its own thing, but once the bass kicks in, it'll kind of follow the beat of the music. Okay, we're in a different mode now. camera around and show you what this looks like in the room. Even though you may only see one block of one color against, let's say, a red background or a blue background, the wash effect is going to be a mix of those colors and looks really great. If you remember, this is the same room I had the par 38 tries firing into the corners of. This is firing roughly into the same left corner of the room, and it's doing a great job as a wash light. I wouldn't say it necessarily puts out as much light as one of the tries, but it's over a really wide area. Plus you get the effect, the bonus effect of it's not a bad light to look at. It's doing its own thing. Has lots of neat patterns that, like I said, are very difficult to film. See if I can get some of the strobe effect. Here we go. I've got a song with a little bit more bass, which this color palette really likes. The palette is it's on maximum sensitivity right now, but it really needs a good solid sound to pick it up. The microphone's not nearly as sensitive as some of my other lights, but that won't be a problem once you got the music up to dance volume. And it's going through two different types of strobe. As you can see right now, it's going side to side, just in a line. And now it's spinning a box around and around. What I really like about an effect like this, or any LED effect that can do a strobing effect, is it can actually go along with the music in sound active mode. It's not like your standard bulb strobe light that's just on and off with a variable rate, and can just really make people sick after a while. This one is just much nicer to look at. I don't know how to describe it any better. I guess one thing that I should point out is when there's no music going, or at least no beat that the light's picking up, there's no strobe. So between songs or in low parts of songs, you don't have a, well, for example, now that the song's over, you don't have a constant strobe effect. Okay? Here's another thing I should mention. You notice how the light is going now that we've got the sound off. That's actually a setting. You can, via the menu, tell it how long to wait after the sound stops before it goes into an automatic program. You can control that via DMX as well. And I believe you can even tell it if there's no sound, don't do anything. I think I've got it set for something like 5 or 10 seconds of no sound. Just go on and do its own thing, just to make filming the videos a little bit easier. Alright, well, that concludes the look at the Chauvet Color Palette. Practice and enjoy.